Hi, this is Cindy Rowe with your 2025 podcast edition of Kindness Advantage. Now, I have taken a break at the end of last year, and I did that because I had so many speaking engagements and I was just feeling very overwhelmed. If you followed my story at all in 2023 or 24, um, you know that I was going through a lot emotionally with changes in my life. And I did not need any extra pressure. So I took a step back of my podcast because I knew it was important for my self care and I provided self kindness to myself um, by giving it up temporarily. And I was really glad that I was in tune to know that I needed a break. I am grateful that I took the break. And when you take breaks, you get recharged. You get a new vision. You get excited, right? There's this sense of fulfillment that you can get when you take breaks. And that's what's happened to me. So 2025, I promise on the Kindness Advantage will be full of great ideas and tips. I will continue the format of 10 minutes or less, providing you kindness uh, tips, tricks, tools, whatever you might think of, research that will improve not only your personal life, but your professional life as well. And I want to say, first of all, thank you for all of my listeners and watchers. I appreciate you. Looking at my Spotify recap, uh, my podcast grew. And if you've been following me for a while, I don't put a lot of foo-foo stuff um, into my podcast, mainly because I am short on time and I want to get the content out. Period. End of story. I'm not interested right now in having sponsors and all this production. I just simply want to get out the message to you, my listeners and my followers and my watchers, if you're watching it on YouTube or through the Spotify app. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate that you don't mind that it's raw, and maybe I make a mistake, and then I start over again, or whatever. I stumble over my words, because I want to be authentic with you, and I want you to see the real Cindy. What you're getting if you book me on stage, what you're getting if you book me for a training for your leadership team or your sales team, what you're getting if you just reach out to me and want a new kindness friend. This is me. So I'm not polished. I don't have a performance. I speak on my podcast from my heart. I share things that I've learned or that I have uncovered or that I've gone through with you in hopes that you can become a more intentionally kind person. So new on 2025, and I tried to do it a little bit last year, but I just didn't have the resources to do it and pull it off. I've done my homework, and I will have more guests on this show, on the podcast, to share with you their perspective of kindness. I have other kindness friends that are going to join me, and I think you will really enjoy those. So those episodes will be longer than 10 minutes. They will be probably closer to a half hour. So we can have a good chat and conversation. And it'll be somebody else that you can follow if you are a social media person. These people might have books. These people might have other podcasts. These people might just be normal people that want to share their kindness story. And I want to bring it to you. So I want to recap my 2024 real quick. I spoke at 30 different events in 2024, all while building my other business, which is a marketing company, all while grieving the loss of my husband, all while preparing my youngest child to go to college. I went from a household of 5 to a household of 1. I overcame a lot of grief, depression, no motivation. And I still struggle with that. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Grief is wicked. It's been a year since my husband Scott passed away, and I can't say it's easy. I can't. It's different, but it's uncovered a new me that I didn't want, but I have to accept. And I truly believe, and I shared this with my first speaking event that I've had in 2025. I shared this because I looked out the window and a cardinal appeared. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, hello. And so I felt compelled to share a little bit of my story of my grief journey with the women that I was speaking to about kindness. And I truly believe that what I did 10 years ago with my kindness challenge activity, whatever you want to call it, for my 40th birthday, set the groundwork to help me get through the battles that I was going to face in the coming years. 1 being my car accident, 2 being COVID, and 3 now the loss of my husband. We were only married for a short period of time, and it's different. I'm in I have a good circle of grieving friends, widows, and my story is obviously different than their story, but just because we were only married for 17 months and only together for 4 years does not mean my grief is less. In fact, I think it hurts just as much, if not more. This was my second love. I really do believe he was my true love. And we were looking forward to many, many years together, and it was cut short. So it sucks. But I had shared this with them that because of the activity that I did for my 40th birthday, I built a core value of kindness. And I really, truly believe it has helped me get through these challenges quicker and with more patience and understanding and grace and empathy towards myself. And as I am uncovering the new me that has to be after my passing, the passing of my spouse, I have more love to give. I think I have more kindness to give. I have more empathy to give because of what I went through. But I can also give that to myself when I need it. And that's why I stepped back from the podcast in the fall. My plate was overwhelmed with speaking engagements and just trying to balance everything that was going on in my life. So if you are back listening to me and you've made it this far, thank you so much. And I hope that we have an exciting 2025 together and I can continue to share with you how implementing kindness intentionally into your day can really bring success to your life, personally and professionally. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're listening, please comment, share this, tell me that you heard it and that you're excited for 2025 with me. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And like I ended it last time, and I will end it still. Together, we can create waves of change through kindness. Make it a great day.